Storyverse HQ.
There is a sentence people say a lot these days. Not quietly, not carefully, but confidently. I deserve better. But better than what? Better than who? Better based on what standard? Zara was the kind of person who believed she had the answers. She was beautiful, yes, but more than that, she was sure of herself. Or at least, she sounded like she was. She moved through life with a certain confidence, the kind that made people agree with her even when they shouldn't. In her circle, her opinions were rarely challenged. And slowly, without realizing it, she stopped questioning herself. Daniel was Zara's boyfriend. He was not loud, not flashy, not the type to impress with noise. He was calm, intentional, present. The kind of person who doesn't just show interest, but shows up. He paid attention, he listened, he made effort. And in a world where effort is rare, Daniel stood out. But sometimes what is rare is not always valued. One evening, Daniel waited for Zara at a restaurant. He was there on time, prepared, present. Zara, on the other hand, was somewhere else with her friends, laughing, relaxed, unbothered. When his call came in, she picked it up without realizing. She thought she had silenced it. And in that moment, something small broke. Because sometimes, respect is not lost in big actions. It is lost in careless ones. She laughed with her friends and said, "This Daniel to the worry person. I can't even breathe for 1 minute with this guy." One of her friends teased, "Zara, no be your man you did talk about." She waved it off, leave that one jaw. They all laughed. Later, she went to meet him and blamed it on traffic. Daniel simply smiled, acted like everything was fine. But he had heard enough to understand something important. He was not being taken seriously. And from that moment, something in him began to shift. Days later, he tried to address it, calmly, respectfully. He wasn't asking for too much, just balance, just effort, just presence. But Zara didn't hear correction. She heard criticism. And instead of listening, she defended. Instead of reflecting, she reacted. Her words came from pride, not understanding, from ego, not awareness. And in that moment, she said things she didn't fully understand. That he should be grateful, that she had options, that she was doing enough. What she didn't realize was simple. You don't maintain something valuable by reminding it that it can be replaced. And Daniel understood that. So he did what many people struggle to do. He walked away, quietly, without drama. Because sometimes the strongest decision is knowing when to stop trying. After Daniel left, Zara told herself a story. That she deserved better, that he wasn't enough, that something greater was waiting. And not long after, something did come. His name was Richard. Richard looked like everything Zara thought she wanted. Confidence, money, presence. He didn't ask too many questions, didn't try too hard, didn't chase. And to Zara, that felt like value. He took her to expensive places, surrounded her with comfort, gave her experiences she could show the world. But beneath all of that, something was missing. There was no depth, no real connection, no emotional safety. Just moments, not meaning. Then slowly, things began to change. Richard started deciding more, speaking more, directing more. Who she spent time with, where she went, how she behaved. And because it didn't come aggressively at first, she adjusted. Little by little, she lost pieces of her independence. Distance grew between her and her friends. Conversations became shorter. Connections became weaker. And before she realized it, her world had become smaller. One morning, she stepped out to jog, trying to breathe, trying to feel like herself again. A simple interaction happened. A stranger approached her. He was also jogging. He made a harmless, kind gesture towards her. She smiled, responded politely, nothing more. But somewhere nearby, Richard was watching. And what he saw was not what happened. It was what he chose to believe. When she got back home, everything changed.
Who was that guy? She was confused at first. You think I'm a fool? Who was that guy I saw you flirting with outside? Zara was surprised. She tried to explain that it was nothing serious, but it seemed Richard had already concluded on what it was in his head. Accusation replaced conversation. Control turned into aggression. And in a single moment, the illusion shattered. Because what looked like better revealed itself for what it really was. That night, Zara sat alone. No noise, no friends, no distractions, just silence and truth. For the first time, she saw clearly Daniel's patience, Daniel's consistency, Daniel's calm. The things she once dismissed were the things she now longed for. And in that quiet moment, she realized something painful. She was in the wrong place. Very early the next morning, she left. She tried to reach Daniel. She knew she missed him, knew she wished she had done better. But she couldn't reach him. And this time around, there was no response waiting for her. For the first time, Zara stopped blaming everyone else. She turned inward, started questioning herself, reflecting, changing. Not loudly, not publicly, but honestly. Then one day, life brought her face to face with her past. She saw him again. Daniel, familiar, calm, at peace. Her heart lifted. She walked up to him quickly, excited, trying to start a conversation. And for a moment, it felt like time paused, like maybe something could be rebuilt. But life doesn't always give second chances. Because just as hope began to rise, reality stepped in. He was no longer alone. He had moved forward, built something new, something stable, something real. And in that moment, Zara understood something deeply. You don't always lose people because they are not good enough. Sometimes you lose them because you were not ready. So, before you say it again, I deserve better, ask yourself one honest question. If I met myself the way I am right now, would I choose me? If this story spoke to you, like, share, and subscribe to Storyverse HQ. Because here, we tell stories that matter.